Hello everybody, I am Samuel15 the Dragon Tamer here, and welcome to PAVA Anime Talk, where each and every single week, or every other week anyway, we talk about something that's going on with the anime world, or a rant, or something along those lines. And as most of you guys probably know by now, I do not have any videos, so it's just me and my voice, and this picture, which is not mine. I want to point that out. So if you're not into that and hearing someone just mumbling and talking about a certain topic, then please leave. Anyway, let's go to the topic at hand. Today we'll be talking about Toonami and the recent lineup and the stuff that may be going on and off the air within the next 2 months. Now, this is the 26th of August. No, this is 26th of September 2014. 9/26/14. Sometimes I get August and September mixed up, my bad. But whatever. As I'm recording this, it seems like there might be 1 or 2 more episodes of Space Dandy. Last episode, the newest episode that I've seen was the one where he gets in a jury and he basically falls asleep the whole entire time. Spoiler alert, sorry about that. But the newest episode is going to be that's coming up soon, which is tomorrow night, is the episode where Space Dandy gets kidnapped and everyone looks like to be saving him. And that seems to be a pretty cool episode. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure from what it looks like. This looks like it's going to be the last episode or the second to last episode. Either or, I really did enjoy this anime a lot. I enjoyed it more than I thought I would, to be perfectly honest. It's a really fun show. I really do like it, and it is a little underrated in my opinion. But I really do like this show. Now, this show is probably going to be going off the air. If not, it's probably going to have another repeat. I don't know if Toonami's going to want to take it off the air right away. I feel like they're just going to bunk it down to Full Metal Alchemist time and just keep that on the air forever, maybe. Just because of how good it was and how... I don't think it did too much for the ratings, but I did think that it was positive. It was a positive influence. I do feel like having their golden... within their golden 2 hours, which is their golden hour and a half, which is their Bleach and Attack on Titan, which by the way are far and beyond their most earning stuff. I think Attack on Titan has now stole Bleach's spot for a number of reasons. Anyway, I just want to say that it looks like that Space Dandy will be ending. That's kind of sad, but you know, I don't think there's going to be going off Toonami right away. And same thing with Attack on Titan. It looks like it to be ending within, because it's a 24. The next episode I think is or episode like 20 or something. I feel like this is gonna be ending soon, or if not ending, the season's ending, and it might take a break. I don't think this is gonna go off right away. It's way too popular right now. From what everyone has told me, I'm like, I watched it. Oh, did you see that part? Wait. I'm watching it via Toonami Weekly. Aww. And then we get into a huge sub versus dub debate, which I talked about in another video like a month or 2 ago. And my basic thing is, it really depends. Lower key anime, I really feel like sub's better. Higher key anime, it's debatable. Anything with the guy who plays as Alucard in Hellsing, you need to watch dub. He's the best. He's probably the best voice actor, English dub voice actor there is, if not in general. Anyway, off that rant, I just want to say that I do feel like Attack on Titan will be on this show for a little while longer. I think like there might be another season, so I don't know about that yet. The next show we're going to talk about is, of course, Bleach. Now, Bleach is ended in sub. However, how freaking ever, it has yet to officially end in the manga, and there's rumors that it's coming back. It's doing a fairy tale and coming back again, because there's just rumors the whole entire time it didn't really end. That they were just taken off the air, so it didn't just so they wouldn't have to do any more filler, because the guys were like, all right, our fans are really sick and tired of the filler, so we're just going to, you know, stick around and do nothing for a year and a half until like everything catches up. So I don't think like it's gonna be ending on Bleach either. I feel like there's gonna take a break. I don't think they're gonna take it off the air right away. I feel like they might want to play a little catch up on Toonami. I don't feel like it's ended yet. So as of right now, I feel like Bleach is kind of iffy. I don't know if it's really officially ended. And that's pretty much how I feel right now. So the first three animes on Toonami, basic Attack on Titan, Bleach, and Seizen, I feel like those are safe for now. Of course, there's Naruto Shippuden. That's going to be on there forever for at least 5 or 6 years. It's nowhere. It looks like it's close in the dub and it's ending the sub, but the dub is way far behind because for some stupid reason, Toonami said let's start at episode 1. Why? It's so far freaking behind the sub that no one gives a shit about the dub anymore. I mean, sure, some people going who wondering what the hell happened to Naruto, watch all episodes of Naruto on the Cartoon Network, and don't even realize it was on Disney XD for a few years. Because no one goes to freaking Disney to watch anime. Fun fact. It's like, oh, let's have an anime, one of the most popular anime of all time, here on Toonami. Now here on Disney. Number one, they did a very poor job promoting it. Number two, no one goes to freaking Disney to watch anime. They go to Cartoon Network to watch anime first. That's literally what they do. Some people don't even know Dragon Ball is actually on Nickelodeon. Just because no other network really bothers putting anime anymore on other stations because they know Toonami, the Cartoon Network, pretty much has got that covered. Look at for the longest time they had like several of their shows were from Japan. Granted, they didn't really promote that as so much as the original stuff, but whatevs. I do feel like feel like Naruto Shippuden's gonna stay on there until it finishes in like 5-10 years from now. I don't know. One Piece, same thing. I do like the fact they did not start episode 1. I really like Toonami for that. It was like, I think they're like, we don't want to start episode 1, but I feel like what they might do is actually have like One Piece where it is at now, and then also start it off at episode 1, so they can, kind of have some people catch up. At the same time, you have people like somewhat up to date with what's really going on, because the dub is actually pretty up to date. That's pretty much as far as it is actually in the dub in the videos. It's a little farther ahead, but I think like 50 episodes or so. But whatevs. What else is there to talk about? Can't really remember anything off the top of my head. Well, this is the Way of the Batman, which is actually done very well on Toonami. I normally don't go to Toonami to watch anything other than anime, but I actually do like that show a lot and does fit in with the whole entire action theme. I do like it on there. Oh yeah, there's also Gurren Lagann, which will be staying on for about 20 episodes. Apparently there's going to be a mini Beware of the Batman going on this Saturday, but for some odd reason, at least that's what it looks like. I'm not exactly sure. I mean, it looks like it might be, but at the same time, why would they do that? Because there's this new show, as some of you guys may know, of Hellsing Ultimate, their Bridge series, I guess. No, it's not the Bridge, but it's their OVA series. And I feel like this is actually a lot better than the original thing. The original Hellsing, a lot better in many regards. But I do like this Hellsing a lot. I do feel like it's a perfect fit within the within Toonami. I don't know whether or not what they'll do after this, within 2 months after this. They might want to rerun it again, but at the same time I feel like they might want to take that off and replace it with something else. Now let's look at the stuff they could put up in the future. One of the things I feel like they really, really need to capitalize on is the whole entire very serious, more dramatic animes that are becoming more and more popular. They really did it kind of capitalize and get the people ready for that with Sword Art Online, and not so much. But the thing that really did get people ready was Black Lagoon. I feel like there needs to be more stuff like that, and like Hellsing, and has a little bit more dark feel to it. And another anime I feel like really would just capitalize on this a lot is I believe it's Fate Stay Zero. It's the pre-sequel one. It's not the actual bad one. It's the good one. It's the good Fate Zero. There's the one. For those who don't know, who never heard of the series, there's one that has a teen protagonist, and there's the one who has a badass assassin protagonist. Watch the badass assassin protagonist, which is basically a prequel, and it's really good. And it's like I think an hour long, and I think the dub's pretty fantastic too. So I feel like they have to put that in place of Hellsing. Just kind of have to, dude. Just do it. I just feel like it'd be a perfect place of if they replace Attack on Titan, they really need to put that instead, and they really need to put that in like the forefront. I really feel like it should be in its prime time spot within the first hour and a half. So if like Bleach and Attack on Titan go, they should put that up there. You know, just do it. YOLO. Another show I feel like that's been talked about being put on Toonami, but I'm pretty sure this will never happen, is Ruby. I've talked about this before on this channel, I think not almost like a year ago now, but I have talked about it before, and I do feel like it would, people go like, why would Ruby be on like an anime show, or because that's what Toonami is. Well, technically, Toonami is not exactly anime, they're action cartoon, whatever. That's what they like to call themselves. They don't like to put themselves just to anime. And technically, movies, action cartoon, so just put that in there. I mean, granted, their times have been very weird within season 1. Some would just take 5 minutes, some would take like 20 minutes, others would take 10 minutes or 12 minutes. But their second season has been more consistent. It's been somewhere between 10 to like 15, 16, 17 minutes. Actually, more like 12, just around that time. It's been fairly consistent. I do like that. I do feel like it maybe have a shot at Toonami, but I'm not exactly sure. I don't think it would. But another show I do feel like that would perfectly fit in Toonami, I don't know why it's not, is Fairy Tail. But this time it's kind of a lost cause. I mean, the best thing I can hope for Toonami to put Fairy Tail is like their new 2014, because the licenses are weird and whatnot. As I said before, Fairy Tail needs to be on Toonami in a bad way. Another anime that I feel like it's been talked about way too much, and it feels like I feel like it's really ridiculously overhyped at this point, is Kill la Kill. I feel like that may be on Toonami. I feel like it's pretty much guaranteed to be on Toonami at some point. Now, some of the older shows people might be going about, I want my Gundams, I want my freaking DBZ. Now, calm down, you people in your mid-30s who are living in your mom's basement. We hear you, and we don't care. Most of us younger audience who frequently watch the TV and don't really bother to Toonami's Tumblr page don't really care about DBZ anymore, or the Gundams anymore. I mean, yeah, sure, we all kind of want it on Toonami just to say it's on. That's the only reason why people really want it. I mean, people would watch it if it's on, but they wouldn't go out of their way to watch it. They won't watch it just because DBZ's on there. They go, oh, DBZ's on. And maybe kind of watch it, and like they'll get some other shows instead. And that's why I feel like it should be due. But at the same time, I do not want to see Gundams in DBZ within the first 2 or 3 hours of Toonami. That's stupid. Have it like the last 2 or 3 hours, like right before like the last hour. Just have those two, just so like, you know, so like it kind of like drift into the actual Cartoon Network, you know. So. But at the same time, I don't think it should be too late, simply because if it was, people might not have a good reason to watch it anymore. And just like, not just to watch it, but like just kind of feel like it should be like right after all their new stuff. And when they hit like some of the reruns, that's where I feel like it should be. Just right around that area, like midway point. Around, I'm going off of Central, and I'm going off their actual time. They're going off whatever. Feel like it should be right after right around 3 o'clock, 3:30. And that's where it should be. So that's where it should be. So that way it can get all the that way they can kind of sucker people into watching. You know, just kind of goad them into watching all the other stuff beforehand. Those old people was like, oh, I want to watch my Gundams and my DBZ, but I have to watch all this stuff first. Okay, I might actually like this stuff. You know, that's why I feel like that might help. Another thing I want to mention is that for some reason, it's 6.5 hours. I feel like cartoon Adult Swim is not giving them the bone that Toonami deserves, and I feel like it should be told 7 hours. But that's just my own personal opinion. There might be a reason why they're not pushing for 7 hours or that extra half an hour. Personally, 6.5 hours just bugs the ever-living crap out of me. It's just such an odd number to me. It just bugs me, just because it's uneven and all that nonsense. But that's just my opinion of what Toonami should be. Now, I want to say this: Toonami has a really good, awesome lineup right now. The only thing I really have to say about the lineup is, I feel that Full Metal Alchemist doesn't need to be on their lineup anymore, or Cowboy Bebop, or Ghost in the Shell, or I mean, I feel like they've been on so much that the reason why they're on there is just so they don't have anyone just bitching about it. They're not being on there. You know, you need to have those certain anime on there just so your old people who will get offended, who never even watch the shows anymore, who don't even stick around to watch it. As soon as I mean, seriously, I know people who never watched Cowboy Bebop on Toonami, but they get offended when Cowboy Bebop is not on Toonami. So why are you offended? Because it should be on Toonami, but you don't watch it. So what the fuck why should you care? Like, it just should be on there. This is the same people who are saying DBZ and Gundam should be on there. You know, just give them a bone, just throw it at like the late hours, just so that you can shut them up. Because, like, seriously, I don't think DBZ should be on Toonami, because it would just drive it away. At the same time, at this point, I really feel like it could get away with it, you know? Oh, sweet, DBZ's on Toonami, but also Attack on Titan. Because I feel like Attack on Titan is pretty much the new DBZ in some ways. Except for the fact that kids are not allowed to watch it. You should not watch this. It's a really, really good anime, but I do not recommend this at all to little children. No. DBZ, I kind of do, but no to Attack on Titan. Or anything on Toonami for the most part. I feel like a Beware the Batman's okay, you know. Beware the Batman can like fit on like both things, you know. That reminds me of like the Friday night thing they used to do a few years back, or like the primetime action. That was actually really cool, and I did like that, but they took it off the air because too many parents were complaining about it. Because I feel like if it's not like Adventure Time, it's like I think Adventure Time is the most violent thing they can have on there. Even though I don't feel like Adventure Time is for children when you really think about it. When you really just read everything, you just like read into it. It's like, wow, this is for children. Then again, you know, looking back on Courage the Cowardly Dog, it was the same way. It's like, what was I on? It's like, I enjoyed this? What? But seriously, I want to say that I really do like Toonami's lineup. They said themselves on Toonami last week that they feel like it's their best lineup they've had in years, or ever. And I and I am inclined to agree with them. This is probably their best lineup in years, if not ever. But of course, people are gonna go, no, I like my DBZ, and I like my Cowboy Bebop, and I like my Gundams. Shut up, you people. Just shut up. No one cares anymore. Just go on freaking some website, you know, just watch that shit. I'm tired of hearing about it. Sure, they were good. Stop talking about it. But if I were to put an old show on Toonami, an older show, I feel like Trigun, you know, just to try it out. Because I really do kind of want to watch it, but at the same time, it's kind of like me trying to get into Cowboy Bebop, where first few episodes just boring me to death. But anyway, I'm done for today. Please let me know what you thought of my opinions, And please like, subscribe, all that silly stuff, and I'll see you guys next time.